Hello, my name's Gabe Zollner. You might want to go to Western Center for Journalism and cruise at some of their videos and some of their articles. There's one here that, it's almost laughable. It says, Obama, my administration most transparent in history. Now, here's a guy that says that his administration is the most transparent in history, and we know nothing about him. Zero. Nor do we know anything about what's really going on. We have no clue as to why Janet Napolitano needs 1.6 billion, that's with a B, rounds of ammunition, followed by another 21 million rounds of ammunition. Nor do we know why all these FEMA camps are springing up all over the place. Nor do we know what anyone's doing in his cabinet. I mean, we don't know. I mean, we find out. We still don't know anything of any value about Benghazi. We don't know where the 20 or 25 survivors are. We don't know what departments they worked for within his administration. We don't know their names. We don't even know if they're alive. So how does he think that his administration is the most transparent in history? You think he's a little delusional? You know what? I think he actually believes it. We also don't know anything about what happened in Fast and Furious, because he put a kibosh on that when he exerted executive privilege, you know? What we do know is we have a do-nothing Congress. That's what we do know, you know? We don't know anything that this administration does until after they do it. And in a lot of cases, we still don't know, because we don't know what they did. It's a complete joke. This guy is clearly insane, you know? This is the most transparent administration in history. We don't know what his czars are doing. We don't know what his EPA's doing. We don't know anything. What we do know is he likes to blow bread. You know, dinero, he's completely out of his mind when it comes to spending dinero. You think that could be like an inherent trait? I don't know. It doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. We do know that he likes to divide, you know, everything. He divides classes of people, you know, whites and blacks, and you say anything, you're racist. He likes to divide the poor against the rich against the super rich, the super rich against the super rich. He likes to divide pretty much everything. He also likes to divide countries, you know. He likes to take countries that are controlled by the Shiites, like Libya was, and like Syria still sort of is. And then he likes to get rid of those leaders and put in like the Sunni guys, you know, the Brotherhood guys. Yeah. So I guess we do know a little, but the little that we do know, we find out the hard way, you know what I mean? After like people have died, stuff like that. So for him to say that his administration is the most transparent in history clearly proves he's out of his mind. We don't know anything even about Obamacare. I mean, we do know that it's a lot worse than we were told it was, and it's a lot worse than anyone could imagine it would be, but we still don't know. We don't know if there's death panels, but we think there's death panels because of what he says. You know, the old guys, like me, are the ones that are a burden on the healthcare system and a burden on the financial well-being of the country. So we do know that's a problem. We don't know what he's going to do about the problem, but we have an idea. Because, you know, that's what Hitler did. See, Hitler wanted to get rid of the Jews because they had a lot of money They had a lot of land. So you take away the money, you take away the land, and you give it to the other folks. And the other folks are glad to take it because they're getting stuff that they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. You know what I mean? So it's really weird how we don't know what we don't know. You know what I mean? What a joke.